All right.
Tyra, Tyra Brown is here too.
Oh, excellent. Welcome, welcome. Guys, you should be able to see my screen clearly now, right? Let's see here. Right now, can you guys somebody confirm that you can see that?
Yep, yep.
Okay, excellent. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the essentials. Guys, this is all being recorded. In addition to that, I'm going to send you this information tomorrow morning in a PDF, so that way you can access it whenever you need to, and you don't have to worry about taking too many notes right now. But basically, I'm just going to go over the essentials, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. So if you guys have any questions about anything, I can answer that for you. And then yeah, and that'll be it. And then we'll get excited for Italy, just a couple weeks away. So first things first, on Monday, May 8th. You need to be at the Tulsa International Airport if you're flying with the group. You need to be there at 11:55 a.m. Okay, 2 hours prior to departure. Make sure, guys, please mute your mic. Please mute your microphone until you have a question, if you don't mind. Thank you. Try to get there at least 2 hours prior to departure so you can get through security check-in, all that smoothly. I always try to build in a little bit of extra cushion just in case you have car problems or anything else like that. Also, guys, make sure that you arrange a ride to and from the airport. Okay. You can either meet at the American Airlines counter. I'm going to leave this up to Professor Palmer to make that choice. You can meet at the American Airlines counter, or you can proceed through security on your own and meet at the assigned gate. Okay. This reservation code right here, IMEAA, this is going to be your reference code that you use to get your boarding passes. Okay. So you can either go to the self kiosk and print those out, or you can go to one of the American Airlines counters, and they will give you your boarding passes once you provide them your passport. Okay. You're flying from Tulsa to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then you'll have an overnight flight from Charlotte to Rome Fiumicino. Italy is 7 hours ahead of Central Standard Time, so you'll arrive in the morning, and it'll be daytime in Italy, but you will feel like it's the middle of the night in the States. So the first day is a little bit long, but we're going to keep you caffeinated on good Italian coffee, and we'll keep you moving so that way you can get good sleep that first night and adjust properly. Okay. Francesco Restuccia, your legendary team leader, tour guide, group leader, and new friend in Rome, he will be taking care of you. He'll be waiting for you when you arrive at the airport. He'll have a sign that says "Welcome, Oklahoma, Connor State College." Okay, so just proceed through the exit, go out the baggage area, and he will be waiting there for you. Okay. Prior to the trip, I'll also send you guys a picture of Francesco so you won't get him confused. Coming back, you're going to leave at 11 a.m. from Rome Fiumicino. Again, we'll get there about 2 hours prior to departure, and then you'll arrive back in Tulsa that evening at 8:04 p.m. So you can give all these flight numbers, the cities, etc., to your family, and they can track your flight. So in the case your flight is delayed, you can they're able to track that and know exactly where you are. Okay. Guys, very important. Down here, I have the names listed for everyone that's on the group flight. Just one more time, because typos do happen. You don't have to tell me right now, but if you do see a mistake in your first and last name, send me an email, please, so I can get that taken care of tomorrow. So that way we don't have any issues at the airport. We want to make sure you have a very smooth, very nice experience from beginning to end. So if you do see a mistake in your first and last name, please email me tomorrow and I'll get that taken care of for you. Okay? Or email me this evening and it'll be taken care of tomorrow. Now, guys, very important question. To check or not check a bag. Okay? I never check my bag on the plane. I always carry on. However, if you have some type of liquid medication, for example, that can't be dispersed into small carry-on size bottles, then of course feel free to check your bag. However, I'm going to highly discourage you from checking on your bag, and I would prefer and I highly recommend that you carry your bags on the plane with you. It happens very regularly that baggage is lost, that baggage is delayed for a day, multiple days, and we want to make sure that you arrive in Italy with your gear, with your clothes, and everything that you need. Now, here below here, I have the dimensions of what you're allowed to carry on the plane with you. Okay, I promise you, if you pack smart, if you make a decision on the clothes you're going to bring, you pack smart, you don't bring unnecessary items, and you just stick to what you truly need on a trip that's this length, you can easily carry your items on the plane with you, and you don't need to check it. I often will travel for 6 weeks at a time, and I carry everything on the plane with me. So if I can do it, you can do it for sure. Okay. So you're allowed a bigger bag that's within these dimensions. It might be a small rolling suitcase. It might be a backpacking bag, or it might be a duffel bag, sports bag, something like that. That's going to go in the overhead above you. Okay. In addition to that, you're allowed a backpack or a messenger bag or a smaller or a bigger purse that can go in the seat in front of you. Okay. With those two bags, you can definitely pack adequately for 2 weeks, or less than 2 weeks. However, I what was I going to? Excuse me. Rolling suitcases, guys. I do want to stress that in Italy, there's a lot of cobblestone. Okay, if you do have a rolling bag, just be aware that your wheels may become damaged because a lot of uneven surfaces, a lot of very old roads, cobblestone, etc. In the past, we've had wheels that have popped off, etc., and so the bag's just dragging. In addition to that, you have to realize that elevators and escalators are not as common as they are in the States. That people walk everywhere, they take stairs everywhere. So you will be crating your bag up these stairs over and over. So your suitcase, I mean. So I personally I recommend bringing a like a backpacking bag or a duffel bag. But if you're not comfortable with the bag on your back and you prefer to bring a suitcase, feel free to do so. But just keep that in mind that the roads are not as smooth as you might find in other places. Okay, guys, here are all the dimensions. However, I do want you to check American Airlines website and confirm that these are still accurate. These are accurate as of today, but I want you to check and just make sure again. Okay, go ahead and scroll down. Guys, important when packing, medications must be packed in their original bottles. Okay, you cannot have a bag of pills going through security. They may confiscate from you. So make sure it's in its original bottle. Okay, guys, these are only samples right here. You don't have to get this exact brand, exact style. But here, nice backpacking bag. This is the one I personally use. It's a 50-liter Kelty bag. It's perfect for backpacking and trips from 1 week to 6 weeks. This bag's perfect. Sports bag, duffel bag right here, sling straps, nice as well. A nice smaller day pack. This is very important. Guys, your bags are going to be left in the room during the day, and then when you're going out, seeing all the different sites during the day, exploring the cities, I recommend that you have some kind of little day pack with you to keep your water in, to keep your camera, your maps, etc. Something smaller, okay? So these are just samples right here of bags that you could look into. All right. If you don't have this kind of stuff yet, and you're like, where can I go to get a bag? Ross, TJ Maxx, Target, Walmart, all these places have bags that you can buy on the cheap, especially Ross. So before you go buy a brand new backpacking bag or something like that, talk to your family, talk to your friends, or go to these affordable stores and look for it. Okay. Guys, this is a sample packing list. Okay, I'm not going to go over everything in here because you can review this later. But a few items I do want to highlight so that way we can make sure that you don't miss those. Okay, do bring a light jacket. Italy in May is gorgeous, but it may get chilly one of the evenings. There may be quite a bit of wind. You might get chilly or even rain. Okay, so do bring a light jacket, preferably water resistant. Okay. Flip flops for showering. If it's not my shower, I wear flip flops. Okay, so I suggest that you bring flip flops for showering. Very, very important, guys, is that you bring durable multi-purpose shoes. You will be walking a lot. Europeans walk a lot. We do as the locals do. This is not a tour bus style trip. We're not going to experience Italy from a tour bus looking out the window. We're going to be among the local people. We're going to be using public transportation from beginning to end, and we're going to be walking a lot. So nothing, it's very slow paced. We take it easy, but you will be walking a lot. On average, you walk 10 miles per day. So if you haven't started walking, I highly suggest that you start moving. In addition to that, please do not bring brand new walking shoes. that are not broken in. It's very important that the shoes that you do bring are comfortable, they're durable, and that they're well broken in because we want to avoid blisters. Okay. You need to bring a quick dry shower towel or a thin towel, one that does not retain too much water. We want to try to prevent mildewy towels. So bring a quick dry shower towel that you can use. Sometimes there will be towels for rent that you can use, but if it's a laundry day and they don't have the towels ready, then you're out of luck. So bring your own thin towel. Do not bring a big beach towel, okay? It's very important that it's thin. Reusable water bottle. Water is free all over Rome. They have the Nassos. It stands for nose in Italian, and there's fresh water directly from the mountains right there for free, constantly running. So instead of buying plastic bottles, which is not the best for the environment, it's expensive. Bring a reusable water bottle, a Nalgene bottle, a metal canteen bottle, anything, so you can fill up with free, delicious water all the time, and you can stay hydrated during your trip. Okay, it's very important. You need to bring a combo lock or a padlock for the locker in your room. You'll have a personal locker for your own use. You want to bring that so you can keep your items safe during the day. When we're speaking about what to bring and safety of items, guys, less is more. Okay, please don't bring unnecessary items of value. Okay, make a decision prior to your trip. If I lose this on my trip, is it going to put a damper on my trip? If the answer is yes, then leave it at home. Okay, obviously you want to bring your cameras, you want to bring your smartphones, etc., to take photos and videos. But anything other than that, don't bring it. I mean, there's really not a reason to bring a laptop or fancy jewelry, etc. Leave it at home. Leave it at home. Have a good time while you're there. If you do need it, if you do need a laptop or something like that while you're there, or access to a computer, there's many, many, many internet cafes that Francesco will show you all around, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see here. Everything else here is pretty self-explanatory. Wet wipes, hand sanitizer, travel-sized toiletries. Guys, travel-sized toiletries, especially if you're carrying your bag on the plane with you, everything needs to be in the 3-ounce bottles, okay? You can bring a quart-sized bag, or you can get one at the airport, and you can pack that full of those items: shampoo, toothpaste, shower gel, etc. Things like this. Bring a black and white copy of your passport, please. In the case that your passport's lost, we can we can expedite the process if we already have a copy of your original passport. Okay, and hopefully that won't happen. But in the case you do misplace it, we want to be able to get you to the embassy and get you a passport so you can get home in a timely manner. Additionally, bring a school ID with you if you do have a school ID. If you are a current student, bring it with you because there's lots of additional discounts that you can take advantage of during your free time. Okay, guys, very, very important. We'll go over this for a little bit. Guys, they use a different voltage. Okay, in Europe, they're using 220. All right, 210 to 220. So your U.S. electrical device, if you do not have a converter that's built into it, or you don't have it and you don't have a converter, your device will get fried. You'll probably knock out the power in the building, and we'll have an expensive fireworks show. So it's very, very important that you purchase one or both of these. Okay, the top one here, this EU travel adapter, these only cost a couple dollars, right? Now, this isn't going to convert your device. You need to most modern electronics today have a built-in converter already. It will say on the charger that you plug in, it will say that it can handle voltage between 110 and 240. If it says that already on your device, then you're good to go. All you need to do is purchase this little $1, $2 one. You can buy that at Target, Walmart, Radio Shack, or you can order it on Amazon and have it delivered to your house. Below, guys, this is a universal travel adapter. Okay. Hopefully, I hope for you guys that you're going to continue to travel the world after this experience, and that you're going to go to many, many different countries, many different continents, etc. So this might be something of value to purchase for you. It only costs about $15, but it provides you the adapters for everywhere in the world, and it also acts as a converter. So highly recommended. You can just Google search universal travel adapter online, and there'll be many, many options, and you can decide what's best for you. Again, guys, don't plug your device in the wall if you're not sure if it has a built-in converter or if you don't have a converter, because you don't want to risk losing your electronics. Okay. Travel checklist. And ladies, just to and guys for that matter, if you use a blow dryer or a hair straightener, these are the ones that normally that do the trick and get fried even more. So that they're the ones that use more energy and will knock out the power. I can check for you. I think if I remember correctly, last year that at the reception they actually had blow dryers that could be rented for a deposit, and then once you return it, they give your deposit back. So I will double check that for you and confirm, and then I'll let you know. But yeah, those are the things that normally do the damage. Okay, guys, travel checklist. What do you need to go and have the rest of this experience, this amazing experience? Well, you need your passport, okay? If you don't have your passport yet, you need to take care of this ASAP, all right? You're going to have to get it expedited. It normally takes about 4 weeks. Sometimes it can be as short as 2 weeks. So if you don't have your passport, do it first thing tomorrow. You need to notify your bank that you're going to be out of the country from May 8th to 17th. This is very important. More often than not, if you forget to notify your bank, your card's going to get blocked. It's not going to work at the local ATMs. Okay. So, notify your bank you're going to be out of the country from May 18th, 17th. Let them know that you're going to be in Italy. Make sure that they confirm with you that they've made a note on your account and that they're not going to block it because they know that it's not fraud because you informed them. Okay. Do that and ask them multiple times. Okay. Arrange transportation to and from the airport. Make sure you have a ride and make sure you build in plenty of cushion. Okay. Please don't try to arrive late because you don't want to start your trip on stressed out. You need to bring adequate money for the trip. Okay, I want to highlight something here. If you're on a tight budget and you see these numbers and you're like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can do that. These numbers are it's giving you a lot of cushion. Okay, the reason we put 300 to 500 here is because in the past we had travelers. We didn't give enough cushion, right? Because we were used to. I'm a backpacker. Our staff, we've all backpacked all over the world, so we like to travel on a budget. You can do it for much more affordable than 300 to 500. Okay, you can definitely do it for cheaper than that. To give you an idea, during the daytime, if you want like delicious paninos, Italian sandwiches, you're going to spend 3 to 5 euros. Right now, the euro and dollar are neck to neck. It's 0.94 euro cents to $1 US. It's never been that close. So you couldn't have picked a better time to go to Europe. That's like if you want to. That's if you want to eat like a sandwich, right? They also have takeaway pizza, pizza tagliatelle. It's only like $2, €2, and you can have a nice pizza as well. Now, if you're going to go to a restaurant, there's many different types of restaurants that are very high end, all the way down just local, authentic, and more affordable. But on average, you're looking at spending anywhere between 9 and 15 euros for a 2 course meal. So you'll have an antipasta and then you'll have a larger second dish. Normally it's a pasta and then it's a meat dish. Or if you're vegetarian, then there's obviously vegetarian options as well. They also have a great um, way of eating. It's called aperitivo. Basically, you go and you buy one drink, and it needs to be like normally it's a glass of wine or a cocktail or something like that, but you can get soft drinks as well. You may need to buy 2 soft drinks, but normally it's about €7, and then there's a buffet of food. So Francesco's going to show you all these places. We cater to all different types of students on from all different types of economical backgrounds. So we know everyone's on different budgets. We're going to show you how to do it on the cheap, but also how to get the most value for your money as well. Okay, so we're gonna we want to make sure that you guys get the best bang for your buck while you're over there, and that's with quality as well. We're not going to take you to restaurants where the food's not quality. It'll be very good, very local, authentic spots. If there are materials from your professor, make sure you bring those with you. Most importantly, guys, you need to make sure that your bags are packed within the airline regulations. Again, I highly encourage that you carry your bag on the plane with you. Okay, just you know where it is the whole time, and it makes it much easier for you to get in and out of the airport. You need to provide your loved ones with the Italy contact information that you'll find below. Now, guys, very important. You want to turn off your roaming when you arrive. Now, if you have a special plan with your provider, then okay, you don't need to worry about this. But sometimes travelers they don't have a special plan. They have their roaming on. They thought they had their roaming off, and they come home with these massive bills. So an easy way to prevent that is to just pull out your SIM card when you arrive in Europe, or even when you're leaving Charlotte. Take out your SIM card, and then you don't have to worry about it, and you can just use Wi-Fi, or put your phone in airplane mode. Okay, put your phone in airplane mode. You can still access Wi-Fi. Guys, there are so many applications nowadays for making free calls. You can use Skype, you can use WhatsApp, you can use Facebook Messenger, FaceTime, etc. There's so many that you really don't need, in my opinion, a calling an international calling plan. Normally, they're very very expensive. I have heard that some of the international texting plans are more affordable. So just check with whatever provider you have into that. But guys, there's going to be Wi-Fi everywhere. Where we stay, you have Wi-Fi. It's strong. It's good, as well as many of the cafes and restaurants, etc., have Wi-Fi. So, and remember that sometimes it's nice to be disconnected from what's going on back home while you're on your trip in Italy. You want to be there in Italy, 100%. So in the moment. So yeah, I would look into that. But remember that you don't have to get an international calling plan. Okay, so whatever you do, make sure your phone's either turned off roaming, airplane mode, or take out your SIM card, and you'll be safe. Okay. And most importantly, get excited. You guys are going to have an absolutely amazing experience. So, guys, these are where we're staying. You can provide this information to your loved ones in case they need to reach you in case of an emergency. Hotel Papa Germano, very central Rome. You can walk everywhere from there. Florence, we're Senate Plus Florence. Very, very beautiful facility. You guys will love it. You're going to meet international travelers from all over the world. Guys, rooms are split by gender. I believe we have one male traveler. You're going to be in a male dorm. Ladies, you're in female dorms broken up into quad rooms, so four in each room, and then professors separate. Francesco Restuccia is your Italian program director, your leader. He's currently getting his PhD, art philosophy. He's absolutely brilliant. Born and bred in Rome. He's lived all over the world. He currently speaks six languages. He's learning German now. He's living in Berlin. You guys will absolutely love him. He always comes back with 5-star reviews. Most importantly, he's a dear friend. I absolutely love the guy. He's a brother. So he will take excellent care of you. You're also going to meet some of our other team members while you're there. You'll meet Flavio, and you'll also meet Francesca. So you have Francesco and Francesca. So it should be easy to remember. This is his mobile number, his European number, okay? That's why it's 011. That's what you're going to dial, guys, if you are calling from the States. If you're not calling from the States, you're just going to do plus, which stands for 00. I'll put this here for you. And yeah, so that's how you can reach him. Guys, please only use this in the case of an emergency, okay? Really, only emergencies. It's expensive for him to receive international calls as well. Guys, this is off of xe.com. It's the best website to see what the current exchange rates are. As of today, $1 equals 94 euro cents, and the pound has never been so close either. So it's excellent time if you want to go back, you can go visit the UK. That's 0.8. It's amazing. Itinerary, guys. The itinerary is is pretty much the exact same. The only thing that has changed is on May 13th. You're actually going to do the walking tour of Florence right after you get checked in and you arrive. The reason is because when we laid out the itinerary, we forgot that on Mondays, Uffizis, like mini museums across the world, are closed on Mondays. So we had to move the Uffizi Gallery to Sunday. So that's the only other change. Everything else is spot on, the same. But also keep in mind, guys, that while the itinerary is going on, Francesco may make a decision after speaking with your professor chaperone to modify a couple things. This is always in the best interest of the group. For example, Italians, they always love to go on strike. So for some reason, if they go on strike, there's transportation's not working properly. We're going to make the decision for the group, the best decision for the group to make sure that you experience more and that we experience everything. Okay, so don't freak out if for some reason the afternoon activity on Wednesday happens on the afternoon on Thursday, and then Thursday's moved to Wednesday. Okay, you'll definitely have plenty of notice because every morning Francesco will do a day briefing. Every evening he'll do a briefing for the next day. Okay, so that way you're prepared. You know what to wear. If we're going to visit certain cathedrals, etc., you know that you can't wear a skirt. You know you need to have your shoulders covered. We're going to go over this all with you, so that way it's just smooth sailing. Like I said, be easy, go with the flow. The best travelers always go with the flow because that's what it's about. You never, when you're traveling, anything can happen at any time. So you just go with it. And more often than not, you find out that it turned out for the best. Okay. So guys, this is your pre-trip orientation packet. What I'd like to do now is go into Q&A and make sure that I answer any questions that you might have. So how we'll do this is we'll just go one at a time. First come, first serve. Guys, there are no stupid questions. Please ask them now. And don't be afraid to ask a question because there might be many others who are currently in the webinar that have the same question, or there might be some who aren't in attendance and have that question. So you'd be helping them out. So fire away. Let's go.
Okay, I have a question, Christian.
Go for
This
it.
is Renee.
Hi, Renee.
My sister-in-law and I will be flying in from London on the same day you guys arrive, but I think our arrival time is 10:30 in the morning. What time is your arrival time?
9:45.
Okay, so will we need to find our own way to the group, or?
No. We'll have a team member waiting for you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And more, it seems like we a lot of times we have different arrival times, and we've noticed in the past that often the flights end up coming in at the same time. So
Okay.
it's hard to tell, but we'll make sure that one of our team members is there to pick you up for sure.
All right,
Just to
perfect.
confirm, I probably already have this in your group folder, but we're running about 50 trips this season. Have you already sent? You've already sent us your flight confirmation, correct?
No, I haven't.
Okay, do that for me whenever you get a chance, so that way
Okay.
I can make sure that Francesco has that.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Keep them coming, guys. I hear someone's voice. What is that? Renee, I think your mic's still on. Do you have more questions?
No, I don't. I'll turn it off.
You're fine. You're fine. Professor Palmer, do we have anything on your guys' side?
Yes, we do. I have one question. On the free day, Thursday, the 16th, is it possible, we're supposed to be up in the evening, I think, on that day. Is it possible to make, if those that wanted to make a trip to, sorry, I forgot the, somewhere else.
Yeah.
Venice, I'm sorry, to go to Venice from Florence.
Okay, yeah, let me show you real quick the distance on that. We get asked that question a lot. Okay, here's Trenitalia, all right? For future reference, guys, when you're traveling in Italy, this is the website you're going to use to book your So Firenze is how it's pronounced in Italian, and then you're going to go to Venezia. Okay, so one adult going. I'm just doing this to give you an idea of how much it costs, and also what and the time. Okay, so you're going at 8 in the morning. Okay, set, guys. Let's go. Okay, so long story short, yes, you could do it. However, I don't really recommend it just because Venice, like many other cities, require, a minimum of, 3 days at least. There's a lot to see and a lot to do there. However, if you don't think that you're going to go back to Italy, and this is like a one time in your life kind of thing, which I hope not. I hope you continue to travel and go. Then yeah, absolutely. You could go for it. Let's take a look at the train. So the fast trains take 2 hours, okay, and that's starting from 50 euros one way. Now, if you were to book it, because this is for next week, right? So if you're to book it like a few days out, it may get a little bit more affordable. There's also some other ones, 40 euro down here. There should be some regional trains. Now, I guess all of the trains from Florence are the speed trains. So yeah, 2 hours, boom, you're in Venice. You can do it. It can be done. Um, yeah, if it's within your budget, go for it. And if there's enough of you that want to go, I think Francesco would probably join you. He would love to. He knows Venice very well, also. So yeah, that is possible. Or you could explore something that's a little bit closer to home. You're in Tuscany. Tuscany's known for its beauty. Siena's gorgeous. It's just right next door. It can be done for around 20 euros in total instead of 100 euros. But absolutely, Venice is a huge popular destination, so that's up to you. But yes, it can be done. That is your free day to do whatever you like, and you'll see group activities to be determined. That's not mandatory, but whatever you do decide, just inform your group leader.
Okay, thank you. I think there's somebody else with some other questions in this room.
Go for it.
What can we not wear, or like what are we not like recommended to wear?
Okay, so
You said skirts and like shoulders or something.
yeah, you can, that's only in reference to the cathedrals and churches. Okay, you can wear whatever you want to wear, to a point.
Within reason.
Yeah, within reason.
So, but there's certain requirements for the cathedrals to be what, in slacks, or you are to wear a skirt?
Your skirt needs to be past your knees, and your shoulders need to be covered. Okay, so
And so
you can.
you are recommended to wear a skirt. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, don't, whatever you are wearing, don't wear shorts that don't go down to your legs need to be covered down to your knees.
Okay, so you could wear slacks.
Yes, of course, yeah. Or you could wear a dress that goes past your knees or a skirt that goes past your knees.
You can wear jeans and
You can wear jeans, absolutely, yeah. It's just important that your thighs are not showing and that your shoulders are not showing.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. And you can use guys, and they also just bring a scarf and just put it around you like that. You put a scarf around your shoulders, you're good to go. And conveniently enough, they have people outside selling them. Because more
How convenient.
people forget.
We have another question.
Go for it.
What do you buy a black and white copy of the passport?
Why? Why bring a black and white copy?
Like, what is the black and white copy? Just print it off, or?
Yeah, just make a photocopy.
Oh, okay.
Or just take a photo of it with your phone and keep it on your phone, like whatever. Just some way that you can show your original passport and passport number.
But take your original passport.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys, one thing I want to highlight on quickly is the first stop we make once you arrive is we go to the local ATMs, okay? So I highly suggest that you use the local ATMs to withdraw money instead of bringing, please do not bring US dollars over and want to go exchange them. You're just wasting your money by doing that. You're going to get a poor exchange rate, and it eats up your time, and you're really not getting good value for your money. The best way to do it is to pull out directly from the local ATM. There will be a fee. Normally it's a $5 fee, but it allows you to pull it out in increments instead of having to have all of that cash on you the entire time. Okay, so that's what I suggest you use. use your local debit card, your ATM, your debit card that you have at home. Use that while you're abroad to withdraw local currency. Now, if you already have euros at home for some reason, or you buy euros from your bank, which I don't recommend doing either because the exchange rate's poor, that's up to you. But I highly suggest that you don't travel with a lot of money on you personally. Not because it's unsafe, but just because you might lose it and then there's all your spending money. Okay?
What about credit cards, Christian? Should we just use ATMs and use
Credit
get cash?
credit cards are fine. You can use credit cards. Double check what your international the credit card I use. I don't have international charges on it, which is great. But not all places will take credit cards, but nowadays most do.
Okay.
Some places we want to take you, like really, really, really good, Pinino places, are cash only. They don't want to document, how much they've earned. So it's cash only.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
What if you take out too much money? And you're going back home, what do you do with the money?
You can sell that back to your bank. Or you can, you can sell that back to your bank. You can change that back when you get home. You could go to there will be an exchange place in the airport as well. Those are all options. You can give it to a friend who's going to Europe in the future, and they can pay you the proper exchange rate. But just don't take out more money than what you need. And Francesco can help you determine what that number is.
Okay. Can you use a prepaid credit card if you don't want to use your bank card?
I need to look into that. Contact your bank and ask them. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Any other questions, guys?
I just have one, Christian.
Go for it.
So you said the itinerary, it's just, there for us to kind of a guideline, but say, for example, my sister-in-law that's going, we have some health issues there. So like if there's a day that we just can't do it, it's fine, right? That we're not there.
Yeah, for on my side, on our team side, yes, absolutely. Everything is optional. However, you need to double check with your professor chaperone that, if there's a course that you guys are enrolled in and it's a mandatory activity like a museum visit or something like that, you need to double check that. But on our side, this is your trip. We want you to get the most out of it and participate in as much as possible. However, if you're not feeling well and you don't want to do a walking tour, our team is not going to force you to do it. That's for sure.
All right, that's all I needed to know, and I'll definitely check with Miss Palmer.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? Now is the time.
All right, you were saying there was no way to change currencies once we're there.
No.
Like back, I know, but back to U.S. dollars. We would have to come back here to do it.
You can exchange your euros at the exchange place for U.S. dollars. But I think you probably get better value doing that back home.
Okay. All right.
Okay, guys. Any other questions before we close out?
I just wanted to say something to Renee. This is Lori Palmer. Renee, I know travels quite a bit. So Renee, if you could send me how you pack, I could send that to everybody else. And anybody that's enrolling in the class, I don't know if you all know it's available right now to go ahead and enroll. So go ahead and do that. So if you want to get the 3 credit hours of humanities. And I think that was all I had to say.
Okay, yeah, Lori, I can do that. I pretty much travel the same way Christian does. I take a backpack.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, I take a backpack and minimal. I'm a minimalist when I'm traveling, but I can send you something.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, guys. If you have any questions about anything in the meantime, don't hesitate to email me. Normally, we're back in touch within 24 hours. So, guys, any questions at all? Don't hesitate. I will send you everything on here that we've covered. You'll have that first thing in the morning. And yeah, get ready. You're gonna have an awesome time. And I will send you the link to this video as well. So, any questions at all? Don't hesitate. I'm here for you. And yeah, get ready. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful trip. And thank you again, guys, for letting me take 45 minutes of your time this evening. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best, safe travels, and we'll be in touch soon.
Thank you, Christian.
Thanks, Christian.
You're welcome, guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
Give Francesco a
Good
big
night.
give Francesco a big hug for me because you're going to see him before I do. I get to see him later in the summer, so big hug.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. We're excited.
Perfect. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.